Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So today was my confirmation meeting. I'm the sponsor for my nephew. So since as I'm the sponsor, I have to go to these couple of meetings. So I got the message from his parents and told me, "Hey, the meeting is on today. All right, I'm gonna go to the church." Of course, they go to a Novus Ordo Catholic Church, meaning it's the New Rite Church, New Rite Mass. Um, because he goes to a Catholic school, which seems to be a very good school. Anyways, and so you have to attend the Mass, and after the Mass, you go to the meeting. And anyways, Mass is the Mass, as the, the New Rite is. Um, anyways, after that, we went to the meeting downstairs. And so we all sat down. So the priest wasn't there, not the celebrant priest. I guess there's two. So, but the actual pastor of the parish. So the nun there, sitting there, she said, "Oh, Father so and so, would you please come and bless the meeting?" So Father so and so came to give his blessing, and he was just wearing, like, I don't know, like some pants and a shirt. Like if he's walking down the street, I would not guess he's a priest in a million years. That is why priestly garments, like a cassock, is important, because it is a reminder to the priest that he is a priest, that he watches himself, how he behaves to himself or around others. But if you're wearing normal clothes, your mental state is different. I know, even for like practicing martial arts, you might not have the energy to do it, but you put that uniform on, you put that belt on, your personality changes, your focus changes. So anyway, some guy basically with pants and a shirt. I've never met him before. Supposedly he's the pastor of the parish, so he gave us his blessing. Fine, fine and dandy. That was fine. And anyways, at the end of the whole thing, when I was leaving the parish, he was sitting in front of a statue. I don't know, Mary or Joseph or one of them, and one of the side chapels, kind of. But he was just sitting, and with his leg, cross-legged. His leg was on top of the other one. He's just kind of sitting like he was, watching a movie or something. Like you're in front of a saint of God. Show him some reverence. I mean, at least bring your feet down. Like sit down in front of the, or kneel, better kneel and pray, instead of just sitting there with, like, you're watching a game on TV. But that's beside the point. Let's get to the point of the video. It was the confirmation class. What is confirmation? Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, um, so the sister says, they said, okay, let's start with some music to set us in the right frame of mind for what we're undertaking. We're listening to understand what confirmation is, what our responsibility as sponsors is, and so forth. Said, okay, whatever. It's kind of goofy, but fine. Let's play some music. So they played it. The girl couldn't get it going at the beginning. Finally, she did get it going. And it was, they played it was actually it was actually a Gregorian chant of a Marian hymn. I believe it was the Ave Ave Regina Celorum. So that was actually in Latin. I was like, I was kind of impressed. Wow, they're actually playing something impressive. And as soon as it was kind of a shorter version, and as soon as that was over, they played what you see on the screen. It's some by some artist called Jan or Jan Novatka. And I didn't know. I had to look it up because this song offended me. It is an offensive, heretical, heretical, heretical song, which is supposed to inspire us into this, our mission of passing on the faith and defending the church, and instilling that into the confirmandi, the young people who are getting confirmed. So I had to look it up while in the meeting. Like, what is this song? It's called "Ground of All Being." I was about to play it for you here so you can kind of listen. Like, first of all, it's a boring song. That's number one. Artistically, it's just total, like, like a kindergarten song. Kindergarten kids would probably have a better song than that artistically. Garbage. I mean, who would even pay money for this to listen to it? I wouldn't know. But apparently the church must have thought that was impressive, or the nun who put it in there. Um, Again, the nun and everything she said seemed Orthodox, Catholic, except in her endorsement of this garbage song. So in that song, and I had to look it up because in it, it's like and I was like, it's an invocation it says, ground of all being, and the spirit, calling the spirit, and it says ground of all being. I just wrote the little words from breath of all life. So the Holy Spirit supposedly is the breath of all life. No, the Holy Spirit, and you see in the video, the universe and the stars and the planets and the trees. So the Holy Spirit is the breath of life of the trees, of the planets, of the ecosystem, of the animals. No, the animals don't have the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is not the breath of life, the ground of all being. So it says ground of all being, breath of all life. Then how come we receive the Holy Spirit in confirmation and in baptism? If it is the if it is the breath of all life, of course it's not. Within all things. So the lyrics of the song, which we are supposed to meditate on to get ourselves in the right mind frame to go through the confirmation sponsors class thing. So it says, ground of all of the Holy Spirit, supposedly the Holy Spirit, I don't know, ground of all being, breath of all life, spirit of all life, spirit within all things, spirit within all things, within trees, within rocks, within poop, within urine, I guess, within all things, nothing excluded, within rats, within mice, within snakes, within sand, within ground of all being, breath of all life, spirit within all things. And you see the planets, as I said. And then whatever, and then she says, oh, we invoke you, the spirit, make us think and understand. What do we understand? We get to know. What do we get to know? In the song as well, you find it and you play it and you listen to it. I don't want to play it and get a copyright strike. All is holy. All is one. All is holy. If all is holy, then nothing is holy. If all is one, then there is no individuality. And then it ends up so the third part is all is holy, all is one, all is holy one. And I want to put this one for you can see exactly what is meant by all is holy one. I gotta do the little thing. So it says all is holy being, W H O L L Y, holy one, completely holy one. So that is the lyrics of that song. Ground of all being, ground of all life, spirit within all things. All is holy, all is one, all is holy. Holy meaning completely, fully, uh, totally one. So all is holy one. So this is either pantheism or And actually, yeah. Well, I mean, what is holy? What does the word holy mean? So in Hebrew it's kodesh. In Arabic it is qudus. It is means apartness, self apart, set apart, separateness, sacredness. That's why people don't understand what something being sacred means. If all is holy, then actually nothing is holy, nothing is sacred. Uh, and otherness, he says, otherness, transcendence, totally other. And in the New Testament, they use the word hagios, meaning again set apart, reverent, sacred, worthy of veneration. So the word is to be set apart. It is separate. It is sacred. It is not the mundane. That is what holy means. So nothing can be all holy, everything, all is holy. Then nothing is holy. The trees are not holy. The poop is not holy. The wind is not holy. The rain is not holy. The rats and mice are not holy. But that's what she wants you to believe. All is holy. And this is basically either pantheism, which means that all is God. From I didn't listen to her other songs, which are basically in the same genre. You can look up her name and you find everything like that. And she has always, I am. And where is that from? This is the name of God himself. And she sings it as I am. And then there's this one called panentheism. So all in God. So God, well, in a sense, God is all in all. It's true. I mean, God is above the whole universe. But the way she says it, the way it is understood, that everything is basically divine. Because she says here, ground of all being, breath of all life, spirit within all things, not even sentient beings or even rats, in all things. All is holy, all is one, all is holy one. So this is either pantheism or panentheism, heretical. And there was, of course, the New Age, the ecologist, so-called Catholic. Of course, this is heretical. It's not Catholic panentheism. There is no such thing. These are a bunch of innovators, New Agers, Earth worshippers who are promoting this. What am I going to call it? Anti-Christianity. And who is this person, anyways? Who are we supposed to meditate on her amazing words that the spirit is the breath of everything and every life and in all things. So so this is, it tells you, I mean, I couldn't actually, on her own website it doesn't load up, so but there's a Tribune Star which is talking about the host the what is it, 10th annual Earth Day celebration. So they have a little thing about this person, and it is set up at the Violet Center for Eco Justice, a ministry of Sisters of Providence, the New Age sisters of the fake Catholic Church in this case. Well, let's say the fake sisters pretending to be sisters and nuns. The goddess worshippers of Mother Gaia, Pachamama worshippers probably. So Jan Novatka, whatever, Novotka, is a composer and singer. Pretty bad singer in my opinion, just artistically wise, who calls attention to the sacredness and oneness, the sacredness and oneness of all, the sacredness of all, the unfolding universe and the care for the earth, blah, blah, blah. And she actually graduated from Fordham University. Isn't that an endorsement of that university? And it's concentrating on pastoral counseling. Oh my God, if I'm going to get counseling from this person, I'd go be like hugging trees and living in the forest. So in 94, she studied at Genesis Farm. And what did she learn at Genesis Farm? She received a certificate in earth literacy. Oh, and Genesis Farm is set up by another group of so-called sisters. So it is so Jennifer is dedicated to understanding the universe and Earth as a single unfolding process. And of course, everything is sacred to them. This is the Genesis Farm, and she got her amazing degree in Earth literacy. Earth literacy, and then she focused her work. This person was supposed to listen to be inspired by her panentheistic song. So it's been on the universe story, eco spirituality, the evolutionary shift in consciousness. And she also is a trained wilderness vision fast guide. so the wilderness and vision fast guide, and basically you can go look at that. Basically go up in the wilderness and you fast and you brand new, new age of awareness, and it's a kind of getting in touch with the universe, ecology of awakening vision. And this is the new age eco madness. Worship, everything is one, everything is holy. The earth, the planets are imbued with the spirit. The spirit is in everything. So that kind of, I was about to just tell the sister right then and there, and she was actually repeating some of this. She said, see, everything is holy, everything is one, everything is holy one. And then she started the rest of the stuff, which is fine. But I just wanted to stand up in there in the middle of all the sponsors and parents and tell her this is heresy, this is pantheism, this is not Christianity or Catholicism. But I didn't, simply because I didn't want to embarrass my nephew and his parents by the crazy uncle who embarrassed him in church. Well, it was in the basement. But anyways, this is bad. And I don't know how I'm going to bring it to the attention of the priest if he cares, or the bishop if he... I think the bishop, we have a good bishop, so I have to say he would care. But this is a shame. Anyways, so we have to be alert and not rely on the religious education received even in Catholic schools of our young. We have to make sure they receive the true faith, the correct faith, even based on the new catechism, which is wordy. I did a video on the compendium of the catechism of the Catholic Church, which is very good. I have, as I said, it's like, I don't know, the 2-hour review on it, detailed, really good. But yeah, this is, I mean, we're in 2022 and they're still doing this eco spirituality stuff in a Catholic Church. And everything is sacred, everything is one, everything is holy one. No, it's not. God is separate. God is God. And the universe, the planets, the dirt and the mud doesn't have the spirit in it. Anyways, that's it. That's all. I had to do a little rant and actually kind of an alertness. If you happen to go to a confirmation class, being a sponsor, pay attention to what you're being told to believe and spew to your child. So let's be aware and take responsibility for what we say and how we say it and the faith we pass on. We don't want to have little kids believing the spirit didn't know everything and the spirit is one and we're holy one. And that's why you got the crazies running around these days doing all kind of weird stuff. Anyways, that's it. That's all. Hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.